Welcome to Two Guys and Mike podcast. I'm your host, Jason Thompson, and I'm here with Andy Walters. We're going to talk about the Waterford Tots coming up this weekend at Norrie's. Great event to collect toys for needy families around. Welcome, Andy.
Oh, thanks, Jason.
What's going on, mister?
Busy time of year.
I'm sure you've been planning this for quite a while, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so explain to me what Waterford Tots really is. Let's go from there.
Okay, back in 1998, I was with the American Legion. I was commander at the time, and I wanted to try and collect toys for the Albany Toys for Tots at the time down Washington Avenue.
Were they affiliated with the Marines at the time?
They were. That's
Okay.
the reserve center.
Okay.
I was trying to collect toys with the barrels I had out, and where I had the barrels, nobody brought the toys. So I was a little disappointed, and I figured I'd try and come up with a better way. So the following year, 1999, I talked with a good friend of mine, Alan Hine from Costanzo's Restaurant.
I remember going to Costanzo's. Yeah.
And I said, is there something we can do to try and get more toys for Tots? And he says, sure, you tell me what you want. So I thought about it, talked with some friends of mine that had bands, and they would volunteer their time. Alan put a buffet on. And from there, it's the way it's been ever since.
Kind of snowballed from there.
It started at $5 in a toy,
Yeah.
went to $8 in a toy, and right now it's still $10 in a toy.
So right now it's Saturday from 11 to 11, something like that?
No, 3 to 11.
3 to 11. Jesus, what was I thinking? 3 to 11. And you show up, you spend $10 at the door per person. You bring an unwrapped gift, I take
Yes,
it, or
a new unwrapped gift.
A new unwrapped gift. And for that, what do you get?
You'll get a flower buffet. There's going to be 3 bands, a lot of dancing, and a lot of good friends.
3 bands. What bands are playing?
We're going to have Flame. They're an awesome band out of Gloversville. Then we're going to have Hit and Run's going to be our headliner.
Hit and Run's really good. Yeah, good local
And
band.
Hungry Dingo. They're the band in between
Okay.
with a little heavier rock.
Yeah. And I saw you had a country singer in the bar.
Yes. Jenna Sue is going to be in the bar doing her country singing, and she's been there several years doing different things for us, and she's awesome.
So once you collect all the proceeds and everything, how do you then distribute that stuff out?
All the toys that come in that night go to Toys for Tots. They will be there and take them with them.
Yeah.
They go back to the warehouse. The money that's raised, I work with the VFW.
Yeah.
We have local children in need, and a lot of times the Toys for Tots will contact me and ask if I can take an overflow from various counties where people go to sign up. It's too late. They have nowhere else to go, so they're asked to contact me. So I accept them, and I talk to Toys for Tots, and they give me more stuff. But the money that's raised, a lot of times you get toys that are duplicates,
Yeah.
or they don't fill the age group that you need for the kids. And a lot of people like to donate the toys for younger kids, not the middle age, like the 7 to 10-year-olds.
Sure.
So what we do is we go out and purchase what we need to get to make the child's happy.
So if you were to tell somebody out there, what is the one area that seems to get forgotten? Is it that 7 to 10
7
age?
to 10, and you got your teenagers.
Teenagers are tough.
They are.
What do you do for them?
Gift cards.
Yeah, gift cards. So that's what you would recommend.
Yep. That's what I recommend. Gift cards for teenagers. I used to do like portable CD players and a gift card so they can buy their own music or whatever.
Yeah.
But that stuff's gone.
Portable
away.
CD players. Jeez, listen to you. You just dated yourself, Andy.
Sorry.
So what's out of all this? What's been the most fulfilling part of it? Do you actually meet the families? Do you go and deliver the toys?
I have the families come to me
Okay.
at our VFW post. I get everything set up, and I actually have 6 counties that I've been dealing with.
Wow.
I started off with just Waterford people, say 35 children, and then as the need came on, it was like 135. So I get it from Columbia County, Washington County, Albany County, Rensselaer, Saratoga, Schenectady area. I mean, they all come here when there's nowhere else to go.
So how did you get hooked up with Norrie's? I know you said you went to Costanzo's
Costanza's.
Costanzas, yeah. I should know that because my family, Gina's family, used to live behind there. But what made you decide to stick with that venue and go with Noreen's?
I like the way it's laid out.
Yeah,
It's all one floor, and it's spread out. It's long,
yeah,
and I think it's very accommodable the way it's sectioned off.
yeah. Nice, good. I know that they have a really nice stage over there, and the bar is incredible at Noreen's.
Yes.
Really nice
Over
bar.
the years, when the building was sold, I had to move throughout the Capital District.
Yeah.
I was up in
So where yeah, that was my next question. Where else have you gone? Because Costanza's was closed for quite
Yeah.
a while. So where did you go from there?
Well, when Costanza's closed, I went to Michael's Banquet House
On Route 9?
on Route 9,
Yeah.
which is no longer. That's history again.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know. You ever have it closing these places out, Andy?
we came back to Chrome. They were here for a few
Okay,
years.
I remember Chrome, yeah.
And then I ended up, whenever we're closing, I ended up going down to Phillies. down in
Okay.
Latham.
Didn't that just get renovated recently?
They did a big job before we moved in there.
Yeah.
But there were 2 floors. It just wasn't.
I remember going to Phillies when it was, wasn't Phillies at one time like the Depot or
Lookout Tavern.
Lookout Tavern? That's what it was. God, I remember.
Yep.
That was going way back. That was my younger days, and then go to Bob's Diner after for cheesy gravy fries.
Oh yeah. But no, it's a great place. I mean, they accommodated us well. Just the layout, a lot of people didn't come because they didn't like the split level.
Split levels are tough. Yeah, it splits the crowd up and
And it doesn't hold as many people as what we have down here,
okay,
down in Norrie. So
nice. So getting back to what we were originally saying, so people come in, they pay their $10, they get a buffet with that. What's included in the buffet? Do you know? Yep.
I know some of the stuff.
Yep.
I got ziti and meatballs, sausage and peppers. There's going to be chicken tenders, garlic bread, salad, garbage bread. So there's probably a few more items that I'm not aware
Oh,
of.
nice. So that's quite the spread there.
Yeah.
For $10, Jesus Murphy, can't go wrong with that. Plus live music, and that's great. So so do you raise money ahead of time or all year round to help pay for the venue, or are the bands doing it pro bono? How does that work?
Everything's donated.
Really? So the bands are donated,
Yep.
their time.
The venue's donated.
Wow.
We split the door to help cover some of their costs. They have employees to pay for.
Sure, absolutely.
But we split the door, and everybody gives a little bit, and look what we get. We get a big party, and it's all for the kids.
Nice, very nice. So are you gonna have Marines there at all?
I'm going to have some.
Yeah.
I know they have other events going on, like the Schenectady Parade's going on.
Is that this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was gonna try to go to that. I guess not.
So, I get what I get. I put the word out trying to recruit whoever I can.
Well, that's why I reached out to you. Is that we're going to put it up, put this podcast up on the Waterford Facebook page, as well as I'll share it with you. So you share it out there. The
Okay.
more people that see it, the better, so that we get that event as successful as can be. Because in the end of the day, you're there to help the kids, you know.
Yep.
And the need never goes away. No matter how much you do, there's always more people that need help, and that's what the holidays are about. You know, helping people out. So again, it's Noreen's this Saturday. It starts at 3 o'clock, goes till 11. And so Hit and Run is your headliner, which
Yes.
what 8 to 11 probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
8:30 to 11.
8:30 to 11, and it's $10 at the door. Free. You got to bring an unopened new gift, and includes the buffet. And it's a cash bar, so you buy what you need for food, for drinks. What else? What else you want to talk about as far as the whole your whole? This is a pretty good endeavor. I mean,
This past year, the Capital Region Toys for Tots has been #1 in the world.
really,
The campaign, yes,
good old 518 comes out again.
and it's all volunteer.
Yeah. So how many people do you have that work with your organization,
Well,
other than the Marine Corps?
I'm
obviously?
only a volunteer with them.
Yes.
Now, you talking Rock for Tots or Toys for Tots?
Whichever one you want to talk about.
Rock for Tots, I do all the organizing.
Yeah. So that's like your baby, Rock
Yeah.
for Tots. Okay.
And I have several volunteers that help out with different areas in the venue, like helping with the raffle items. They reach out and make phone calls or so forth. I'm very close with people at Toys for Tots. I volunteer my time as well. I've been on their train. I've been on various trips with them.
Yeah.
I've worked the warehouse. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time.
That's very big of you there, Andy. I mean, that's a lot of time. It's a big time commitment, and I'm sure that there's expenses out of your pocket that you put out to do all this stuff. So that's pretty good. That's very commendable.
Thank you.
You know, and it's probably one of those unsung hero things because you never, people don't really know all the work you put in.
Right.
You just gotta say it's for a good cause and you do it yourself because you want to do it. You know, that's a pretty commendable thing.
But the big thing is, it's not about me.
Sure.
Everybody that comes to the event that makes it happen. I just come up with the idea, do the planning, and if we get 10 people, we get 30, 40, 50. They make it all happen. Whatever we get, I mean, that's not enough people
Yeah,
giving back.
but obviously the more the better.
Yes.
Yeah, because obviously it all goes by the gifts that come in and the door handle, which helps buy those gift cards and buy all the incidentals. So we, as you know, we did a fundraiser ourselves a little while back for Asheville, and it's pretty amazing how much this community comes out and does help out. At times of need, whether it be for strangers or local people. And I hope that in past years were there highlights, lowlights, highs and lows, that sort of thing.
In the beginning, I didn't know what to expect.
Sure.
I mean, I planned 1 year back in 1999. I was a commander of the Sons of the American Legion at the time, and I decided I was going to do that for my project, and that was the end of it. Alan Hine called me up a year later, said, "Hey, my phone's ringing. When's the next one?" Next one, what? He goes, "Rockford Tots. People are calling. They want another one." So I put my call out to my friends and got the word out, and everybody said, "Okay, we'll do it again," and it snowballed since.
So how many years is this again?
25.
25. 25 is what? Is that the Jubilee year? No, Jubilee's 75. What would be 25? What's that considered?
I'm not sure.
Somebody's got to tell us in the comments what 25 is. Silver anniversary, maybe? Silver 25?
Is it gold? I'm not sure.
Anyways, well, 25 years is a hell of a run, no matter what.
Yep.
That's pretty incredible. Well, anything else you want to add before we wrap it up? Because it's coming up soon. It's only 3 days away.
It's Saturday.
Saturday. All this work, and it's
Yep.
culminating. It's like cooking Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All this work, all at the end up Saturday, and after that, it's all done for a year.
Yep.
Is there any other things that goes on throughout the year for your Rockford Tots?
Rockford Tots is over after the event,
Yeah.
but then I turn around and volunteer for Toys for Tots on top of that. I will be on the train going to Binghamton, distributing toys. I'm going to go on a convoy going north, distributing toys. We have 5 stops in both directions.
Really?
We go right up to the Canadian border, going north, and Binghamton going south.
How many toys does the Toys for Tots as well as Rockford Tots collect? I mean, that seems like a lot.
I'd have to look that up. I don't have the answer for you.
Give me a ballpark.
I have no idea. I'd have to look at it.
That much, huh?
Yeah.
That you have
It
to
grows every year.
really. That's incredible. I love that. I love seeing that. So I think Gina and I are going to head out Friday night, and now I'm glad you told me that because we'll probably pick up a gift card and a gift for a 7 to 10-year-old for us. So guys, gift cards, and the big one is gifts for kids, either boy or girl, right?
Boy or girl.
7 years old to 10 years old is always the ones I seem to come up short. I'm pretty amazed, actually. It's one of those things that you hear it every year that this event is there, but you don't realize how much work or how much good it really does. I mean, obviously, you're helping a lot of kids. Jesus, from the Canadian border all the way out to Binghamton. How far south do you go?
Binghamton, that's as far
West.
south.
So it's kind of the triangle,
New
Albany,
York City has their own Toys for Tots.
and they come north.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. I think that's amazing. But so it's this Saturday at Norrie's right here on Hudson River Road. What's Norrie's address?
405 Hudson River Road.
405 Hudson River Road. If you have any questions, I'll put it in the comments and the description of Andy's information if you need to reach out to him and ask him any questions. Like I said, this Saturday And it's going to be a great place, great time, good bands, good food. Bring your friends, bring your family. It's going to be a great family event to raise money for Rock for Tots, to give to Toys for Tots from all around the area. And it's time to do good. Thanks, Andy, for coming in.
Hey, we're gonna have some good raffles too.
Oh yeah, what's the raffle? Oh, you didn't mention that. Let's talk about the raffles.
There's surprises.
So how does the raffle work? Here I am wrapping it up, and you didn't even tell me about the raffles. Is it like a silent auction?
It's gonna be like a silent auction.
Okay.
We usually have about a dozen or so raffle items, and right now I'm not quite sure what we're getting. I'm still collecting them.
So if somebody wanted to give you something for your raffle, can they get a hold of you and say, "Hey, I've got this for a raffle"?
Yeah, they can get a hold of me.
Gift basket or
Anytime.
gift certificate or
From tonight, tomorrow, and Friday, I make my rounds, pick it up, anything. So
okay. So there you go. See, Andy's hiding out on us here. He's not giving us all the info. Jeez, that's a pretty important part. No, I want
will
to
give a couple of hints though. I've been talking with Palace Theater and MVP Arena.
Oh,
So we'll see
snap.
what they do for us.
Snap. Well, I know that the Firewolf season's starting up, so maybe that's a hint right there. I don't know. It's funny because I had, like I said, Pete Bardunas earlier today, and he was going to the Firewolves opening event on this. What did he say it was? Oh, 7th. The same as the Waterford parade. But great. So you guys can donate. How much the raffle tickets for the silent auction?
They're $1 piece,
$1 per ticket.
and then it's
And then pick it out of the bag, and I've done silent auctions. Those are kind of cool. They're actually a lot of fun. I like silent auctions. They're fun. But okay, so let me start over with my wrap of our podcast, Andy. So at Norrie's, right down the road here, they're going to have Rock for Tots, 3 bands and a singer and the bar, country, rock, and local stuff, all local bands. So it's cool to raise money for Rock for Tots, which gives to Toys for Tots. Going to be a silent auction, a buffet, cash bar, $10 at the door gets you in and all out, and have a good time. Andy, thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see everybody there Saturday, and have a good time, raise lots of money for the kids. It's all for the children. So guys, have a good night. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
We were great, we were free, had a country that couldn't be beat. We were right